Hi everyone, and welcome back to Anytime Español.
Many times, students want to know how to say common everyday expressions like having said that, or the more you practice, the better you get. And these expressions aren't usually taught in textbooks, but they're used all the time in real conversations and everyday storytelling.
So in this lesson, we're going to look at 5 very useful expressions you can start using today to improve your Spanish. But before we get started, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel if you still haven't.
And we're always looking for new members, so be sure to check out all of the links in the description of this video for our website and links to our members-only exclusive content, as well as Buy Me a Coffee, where you can donate directly to the channel and support our work.
Number 1, let's start with the expression cuanto más, más.
So this expression is used to show that two things change together. So in English, it'd be like saying the more something, or the less something, the less something.
It's very common when you want to talk about cause and effect or a gradual change.
So what do we mean by this? Let's see a few examples. I could say something like, the more you practice speaking Spanish, the more confident you become in conversations.
Cuanto más practicas hablar español, más confianza tienes en las conversaciones. So in this example, the first part introduces a change, and the second part shows the result. As one increases, the other also increases.
But you don't always have to use that same structure, cuanto más, más. You can mix different words as well, like peor or mejor or menos, depending on the meaning. So let's see a few examples. The less time you spend studying, the worse your results will be on the exam.
Cuanto menos tiempo dediques a estudiar, peores serán tus resultados en el examen.
The more experience a person gains at work, the better they usually become at solving problems quickly.
Cuanta más experiencia gana una persona en el trabajo, mejor suele volverse para resolver problemas rápidamente. Number 2, the next expression is por más que.
And this expression means something like no matter how much or even though someone tries.
We use it when someone makes an effort, but the result doesn't change.
So, for example, we could say something like, no matter how much I try to understand this new phone app, I still get confused with all the settings.
Por más que intente entender esta nueva aplicación del teléfono, todavía me confunden todas las opciones. In this case, the person is trying, but the situation doesn't improve.
Okay, so let's see another example. No matter how much the coach explains the strategy, some players keep making the same mistake during the game.
Por más que el entrenador explique la estrategia, algunos jugadores siguen cometiendo el mismo error durante el juego.
So the key is no matter how much he keeps explaining the strategy, the result doesn't change, the players keep making the same mistake. Let's see another one. No matter how much we plan a trip in advance, unexpected problems always appear.
Por más que planeemos un viaje con anticipación, siempre aparecen problemas inesperados. Number 3. Now let's look at the expression Dicho, esto.
So this expression means something like that being said. And we use it after mentioning one idea and then wanting to clarify it or introducing a different point of view. So for example, we could say something like, living in a big city can be exciting because there are many things to do and many job opportunities. That being said, the cost of living can also be very high.
Vivir en una ciudad grande puede ser emocionante porque hay muchas cosas que hacer y muchas oportunidades de trabajo. Dicho esto, el costo de vida también puede ser muy alto.
So we can see that in this example, the speaker recognizes the advantages, but then adds another important point. Learning Spanish takes time and patience. That being said, even a little practice every day can help you improve a lot.
Aprender español toma tiempo y paciencia. Dicho esto, incluso un poco de práctica todos los días puede ayudarte a mejorar mucho.
This restaurant is famous for its traditional food, and many locals recommend it. That being said, it can get very crowded on weekends.
Este restaurante es famoso por su comida tradicional y muchos locales lo recomiendan. Dicho esto, puede llenarse mucho los fines de semana. Number 4. Our next expression is por si fuera poco.
And this expression means like as if that weren't enough. And we use it when we want to add another surprising or frustrating detail to a situation. So, for example, the flight was delayed for 2 hours. We almost missed our connection, and as if that weren't enough, our luggage arrived the next day.
El vuelo se retrasó 2 horas. Casi perdemos nuestra conexión. Y por si fuera poco, el equipaje llegó al día siguiente.
So you see, the speaker first talks about 2 problems and then uses this expression to add one more problem to this frustrating situation. Let's see another one. The project was already behind schedule, and as if that weren't enough, the company suddenly reduced the budget.
El proyecto ya estaba retrasado. Y por si fuera poco, la empresa redujo el presupuesto de repente.
The hotel room was smaller than we expected, and as if that weren't enough, the air conditioning didn't work.
La habitación de hotel era más pequeña de lo que esperábamos. Y por si fuera poco, el aire acondicionado no funcionó. Number 5. Finally, let's look at the expression más bien.
So, más bien is used to correct or clarify something you just said. In English, it's similar to saying like actually or rather or in reality. So we could say something like, I thought the meeting would be quick, but rather it turned into a long discussion about future plans.
Pensé que la reunión sería rápida, pero más bien se convirtió en una larga discusión sobre los planes futuros.
At first, the movie seemed to be a light comedy, although it actually ended up being about complicated family relationships.
Al principio, la película parecía ser una comedia ligera, aunque más bien terminó siendo una historia sobre relaciones familiares complicadas.
We planned to spend the weekend relaxing at home. In reality, we ended up cleaning and reorganizing the entire apartment.
Planeábamos pasar el fin de semana descansando en casa. Más bien, terminamos limpiando y reorganizando todo el departamento.
And that's it. Remember, try not to get overwhelmed or try to start using all of these expressions at once. Take the first one, learn it, understand it, start using it, then move on to the next one.
And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel.
And a big thank you and welcome to our new amiga Jackie Donnelly and prima Sheila Reno for becoming YouTube members.
Now watch this video to keep improving your Spanish.
Until next time.